Hello my friends, I'm Sully and today I'm back. This is some Call of Duty footage that was once on my channel, but I did take it down because the sound quality wasn't that good and the commentary overall wasn't at a standard that I want it to be on if it's on my channel. So yeah, I'm re-uploading it, and it was a 50 plus capture the flag game on Nuketown. If you couldn't tell it was Nuketown, then yeah, I don't understand where you've been for the past 11 months. And it wasn't a league play game, it was a normal pub game, and I ended up going off. Like I said, I dropped a 50 bomb, and the issue with this gameplay was it was like 29 minutes long, I think the video ran to, and that kind of sucked. But I've cut the video basically in half so that the commentary that I do over the top won't be insanely long, and it's more enjoyable for my viewers, because nobody will ever watch a 20-minute commentary unless it's for a YouTuber who has an insane amount of subs and an insane amount of loyal viewers. Not to say that you guys aren't loyal, but it's just to say that I doubt you'd want to sit and listen to my voice for 29 minutes, because I don't even want to listen to myself for 29 minutes straight. So yeah, what I'm going to talk about in this commentary today, guys, is how I first found out about Call of Duty and my opinions on it. Has it improved over the years, etc. And at the end of it, I'm just going to tell you guys straight what my favourite Call of Duty is, because I have played the majority of them. The only ones I haven't played are like Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty 2 and Call of Duty 1. It kind of sucks, I know, but life goes on, what you can do. So yeah, first off, how I found out about Call of Duty was through my friends. Before 2009, I didn't have a PlayStation. I did have a PlayStation 3, I did have a PlayStation 2, but it didn't have any online capabilities, or my one specifically didn't, and the majority of the time I just played FIFA and other sports games on that, and that was the most insane play I will ever do in my life. Can we get a thumbs up for that play? Sorry about interrupting the commentary for that, but come on, did you just see that? So yeah, back to what I was talking about. I was introduced to Call of Duty by my friends. Like I said, the majority of my friends at that age had PlayStations for about 2 years, and this was the year that Call of Duty MW2 was released. And MW2, I played it around my friends, and it was such an insane game that I'd already wanted a PlayStation for Christmas, and I was going to specifically ask for that game to get with my console on Christmas. My carer agreed, which wasn't too surprising because I was kind of spoiled back then. And yeah, so she agreed to get me the PlayStation and the game, and she ordered it. So that was all fine and dandy. I literally just had to wait till Christmas, and then I'd have my first PlayStation 3 with MW2, which, pardon me, was the game that everyone was playing back in the day. If you didn't have MW2, then nobody really wanted to talk to you, because that's all anyone was talking about. We were all of that age where Call of Duty was like the biggest thing to happen in our lives. FIFA was getting kind of boring, and we were playing games that more people were playing. And Christmas eventually came around, and I opened my presents up. I had got my PlayStation, and then when I opened up my game, the game that I thought was going to be Call of Duty MW2, I unwrapped the wrapping paper to find that it was Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 1, and to this day I've not had any issues with that. Call of Duty 4 was one of the best Call of Duties in my opinion. It was such an awesome game. It ran so well. If you consider how old the game is, it was so ahead of its time, and it was such an insane game. I played it so much, and that turned out to be the first Call of Duty I ever got. But like I said, I did play MW2 around my friend's house, so I have played Call of Duty MW2 as well, and that was the first Call of Duty I was introduced to. That was the first Call of Duty I ever wanted. But like I said, I can't complain about getting Call of Duty 4, because it was such an insane game, and it was so fun to play, and I ended up playing it so much, and it was just so enjoyable basically. And then since then I have purchased the rest of the Call of Duties that have been released every year. I even got World at War, despite the fact that that was an older Call of Duty as well, and I got that specifically for zombies because everybody at school was going on about zombies, and I was already 2 Call of Duties behind, so I needed to get slightly more modernized. So World of War, I literally only played that for zombies. I played online like twice, I think. My total online playing time was like 28 minutes on that game, whereas Call of Duty 4, it ended up being like 2 days in total or something like that. And the good thing about still having these games on the same console is that if I ever feel nostalgic, if I ever want like a throwback gaming day, I can go straight to Call of Duty 4, and it's always there. It's still an awesome game to this day, and I really enjoy playing it whenever I can. Sadly, I never went on to purchase Call of Duty MW2. I could try to purchase it. I have the money, and Call of Duty like MW2 wouldn't be expensive at all because of how old the game is, so I couldn't see that being an issue by any means. And like I said, I have got every Call of Duty since. I went on to get Black Ops 1, and that turned out to be like my most played Call of Duty until Black Ops 2, which was released 2 years later. MW3 was the only Call of Duty I can genuinely say I disliked, because I didn't play it that often. If I did, it was a couple of games of Search and Destroy here and there, and it was just really like, it was basically a DLC to MW2, and the fact that I didn't get MW2 was harsh enough. Then I paid full price for what I thought in the end was just a DLC version of it, and that kind of sucked, to be honest, because it felt like a waste of money. But it's good just to have it, I guess, and it's the closest thing we have to Call of Duty Ghosts at the moment. So I was gonna try and play that as much as possible before Ghost was released, but then my PlayStation broke, and yeah, that turned out to be a big issue. And then I got Black Ops 2. I got Black Ops 2 on my birthday, and it kind of sucked because on my birthday, or a week, 5 days-ish before my birthday, I broke my hand and like my fingers and stuff, and I didn't think I was going to be able to play that game that I waited so long to get. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was a game that I really wanted to play for such a long time, and then when I broke my hand, I was literally in dismay because I'd already waited an extra 2 months to play the game, and then my hand broke. But it turned out that I was still able to play games. It was all alright, and there were no issues with it. I didn't do any damage to my hand, thank God. But to this day, Black Ops 2 is my most played Call of Duty. It's the Call of Duty I enjoy playing the most, as I've mentioned in plenty of videos beforehand. And if I had to rank in order my favourite Call of Duties, it would have to be Black Ops 2, Call of Duty 4, Black Ops 1, MW2, and then MW3. And I hope, for Infinity Ward's sake, that Ghosts is just as good, in my opinion, as MW1, because if it's anything like MW3, I will be pretty depressed, because that game, like I said before, wasn't my cup of tea, and I didn't play it often. But I do have high hopes for Call of Duty Ghosts. It will support competitive play, which is appealing to me because I am really into competitive Call of Duty, especially this year when I was first introduced to it. And yeah, that's it, guys. So that's my introduction and my history of Call of Duty. If you enjoyed it, then be sure to leave a like. Also, I'd recommend leaving a like just purely because of how awesome this gameplay was. That play earlier where I got the 3-piece and the flag cap was just insane, and if that doesn't deserve a like, then I have no idea what does. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, like I said, be sure to leave a like. Also remember to comment and subscribe, because I am edging slowly closer towards that 100 subscriber mark. I'm 12 away now, and I still have 2 months before I hit the time in terms of my goal. And yeah, if I hit 100, then I'll increase my schedule rate. I'll try to get even more videos out for you guys, because it will give me an incentive to want to upload more, because I have more people who are going to be wanting to watch my videos. So yeah, like I said, guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Links to my Twitch and Twitter will be in the description below. I'm Sully. As always, my friends, A, B, see ya.
Derp 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 derp.